Good day! Welcome back to our math class. Today, we will discuss about estimating difference and solving word problems involving subtraction without or with addition of whole numbers, including money. But first, let's focus in estimating difference. So how do we find estimated difference? To find the estimated difference or finding the estimated difference, first, we will round off the minuend and subtrahend according to the highest place value present to both. Remember, if we are rounding off the minuend and subtrahend, it will be according to the highest place value present to both. Then after that, we will subtract the values starting from ones place and so on. Okay, so let's have some example. What is the estimated difference of 2,475 and 1,215? So our equation will be 2,475 minus 1,215 is equal to blank. So to find the estimated difference, we need to round off the minuend and the subtrahend according to the highest place value present to both. And the highest place value present to both is thousands place. So this will be the place value that we need to round off. So let's start rounding off to 2,475. So what is 2,475 rounded off to the nearest thousands? Okay, very good. It is 2,000. How about 1,215? What is 1,215 rounded off to the nearest thousands? Exactly, it is 1,000. So after we round off, we will now proceed to subtracting the round off numbers. So this will be the round off numbers. So 2,000 minus or take away 1,000. So let's start from the ones place value. 0 minus 0 is 0. The next, 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 0 is still 0. Then, the last place value, we have 2 minus or take away 1 is equal to 1. Therefore, the answer is about 1,000. Okay? So another example. What is the estimated difference of 4,776 and 578? So our equation will be 4,776 minus 578 is equal to blank. So to find the estimated difference, we need to round off the minuend and subtrahend according to the highest place value present to both. And the highest place value that present to both is hundreds place. Okay, so this will be the highest place value according to the present to both. Okay, so let's start with 4,776. So what is 4,776 rounded off to the nearest hundreds? Okay, very good. It is 4,800. How about 578? What is 578 rounded off to the nearest hundreds? Exactly, it is 600. Again, after we round off, we will now proceed to subtracting the round off numbers. So 4,800 minus or take away 600. So let's start from the ones place value. So 0 minus or take away 0 is 0. Next is 0 minus or take away 0 is still 0. Then, from the hundreds place, we have 8 minus or take away 6 is equal to 2. Then the last one, 4. So we'll just bring down 4. Therefore, the answer is about 4,200. Okay? Now, let's proceed in solving word problems involving subtraction without or with addition of whole numbers, including money. So, let's recall the step in solving word problems. So, first is understand. We always need to identify what is being asked and what are the given data. Then, followed by plan. We will now devise a plan to think an equation that will solve to the problem. Third is solve. You will now carry out the plan or the equation that you made. And last but not the least is look back. You will now check and interpret your answer. And also, we can solve the problem solving by using the ESA method. And ESA stands for equation. It can be the formula you will use to solve the given problem. Solution. This is where you will perform the operation you need to use to solve the problems. And lastly, the answer. Write your final answer in a complete sentence using the appropriate unit of measurement. Okay, so let's have some example. Ella and her mom baked 150 cookies. She shared 70 cookies with her friends. How many cookies were left with her? So what is being asked in our story problem? Okay, so how many cookies were left with her? How about the given facts or the given data? Okay, so the given facts are 150 cookies and 70 cookies. Share with her friends. Now, to solve this problem, we will use the ESA method. And we will start from the equation. So, based on the given question and facts, what will be the equation that we'll have? Very good. It will be 150 minus 70 is equal to n. After equation, next will be solution. It means we will solve now the equation that we have. 150 minus or take away 70. So let's start from the ones place value. And so on. So 0 minus or take away 0 is equal to 0. Next is tens place value. 5 minus or take away 7 cannot be. So we will do the regrouping. So we will regroup or borrow 1 from 1. So 1 will become 0 and 5 will become 15. So 15 minus or take away 7 is equal to 8. Therefore, our final answer will be there were 80 cookies left. Okay? Another example. A book in science costs 484 pesos, while a book in math costs 564 pesos. How much cheaper is the science book than the math book? Okay, so what is being asked in our story problem? Okay, so how much cheaper is the science book than the math book? How about the given facts or the given data? Okay, so the given data are 484 pesos and 564 pesos. Now, to solve this problem, we will use the ESA method and we will start from the equation. So, based on the given question and facts, what will be the equation that we'll have? Okay, very good. It will be 564 minus 485 is equal to n. Now, after that, we will proceed now to solution. It means we will solve now the equation that we have. So, we have 564 minus or take away 484. So, let's start from the ones place value and so on. So, 4 minus or take away 4 is equal to 0. Next is tens place value. 6 minus or take away 8 is cannot be. So, we will do the regrouping. We will regroup or borrow 1 from 5. So, 5 will become 4 and 6 will become 16. So, 16 minus or take away 8 is equal to 8. And the last one, hundreds place value. 4 minus or take away 4 is 0. Then, after we solve, we will now have the final answer. And the final answer is, science book is 80 pesos cheaper than math book. Okay? So, for our last example, Carlo has 1,500 pesos in his bank account. He deposited 2,000 pesos. Then he withdrew 700 pesos. How much money does he have in the bank now? So first, what is being asked in our story problem? Okay, how much money does he have in the bank now? Then for our given data, or given facts, so we have 1,500 pesos in his bank account, then 2,000 pesos deposited, and then 700 pesos he withdrew. Now, to solve this problem, we will use the ESA method and we will start from the equation. So, based on the given question and facts, we will have two equations. So, let's have the first equation. So, what will be the equation that we'll have? Very good. It will be 1,500 plus 2,000 is equal to n. Then after equation, next will be solution. It means we will solve now the equation that we have. 1,500 plus 2,000. So we'll start solving it from the ones place value and so on. So 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. Then 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. 5 plus 0 is equal to 5. And 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So our answer will be 3,500. Then, let's have our equation number 2, or second equation. So, our second equation will be based on our answer and to the remaining given data. So, we have 3,500 minus 700 is equal to n. And after that, we will solve the equation that we have. So, 3,500 minus or take away 700. So, we'll start it from ones place value and so on. So, 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. 0 minus or take away 0 is equal to 0. 5 minus or take away 7 is cannot be. So, we will do the regrouping. We will regroup or borrow 1 from 3. So, 3 will become 2 and 5 will become 15. So, 15 minus or take away 7 is equal to 8. And last one is the thousands place. So, we only have 2. So, we'll just bring down 2. Then after that, we will now have our final answer. And the final answer is Carlo has 2,800 pesos. Okay? So that's all for today. Thank you for listening.